Hey everyone, it's Jolene here. I am making this video to talk to you about my experience at C2E2 when I went and saw Team Starkid. Usually, like the last couple videos, I've made like documentary type things on our trip there, but I forgot my camera this time, so you're gonna have a vlog. And I'm sorry that the camera keeps moving around because I'm sitting on my bed. So you get to see my room. There's my Dale Jr. poster, and there's my Starkid, whatever you want to call it, shrine. There's Harry Potter, and there's Darren Chris right there. And here's my dog. She decided she wanted to be in the video. Okay. I went on this with Izzy. Stop. I went on this with my friend Sarah. I didn't go with Alicia and Jenna because they were Izzy, Blutz. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, I went with my friend Sarah because Alicia and Jenna, who you met in the Starship video, were on spring break and they were either in Canada or Florida at that time. But when they were in Florida, get this, they went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter without me. And I was very upset. And so, being the awesome people they are, they got me this. The Hufflepuff cup, which I think is pretty awesome. I find it to be pretty awesome. And they also got me Izzy. She doesn't like this. And they also got me pumpkin juice. I am horrible at this. There we go. See? Izzy wants some. Okay. And I'm about to try some right now. It smells like pumpkin pie. It smells awesome, like cinnamon apple pumpkin pie. Wow, that's good. I really like that. It's like a mixture of apple pie and pumpkin pie. It's really good. Okay. Now back to C2E2. Sarah and I, this was Sarah's first time meeting the Starkids, so I was very excited for her. And, there we go. So, neither of us wanted to drive to Chicago because we didn't want to. We didn't want to drive in all that traffic and everything. So we took the train, which we got on in East Chicago, which turned, like, everyone was really freaked out when we said we were going to stop there, because evidently it's like a bad part of town. But we heard there was a police station in it, so we felt safe, and it wasn't that scary, so it was alright. And so we took the train, and it was interesting. And then we got there, and we found some fellow Starkids, and they weren't very talkative. Like, I was trying to talk with them and make friends and everything, because I like making friends. But they were, I don't know if I scared them or what, but they didn't want to talk, so we just kind of went our separate ways, and we were walking the same way, so. Anyways, and then we get in line to get tickets, and I look around, and there's Brian Holden walking by talking on his cell phone. And I was going to say hi, but he was on his cell phone, so I didn't. So yeah, and then we got the tickets. And then we went, and we had like half an hour before the thing was supposed to start. But we're like, oh, we'll find where it is, and then we know. And we'll go shop around and everything. And so we get there, and there's this huge line. And we went on a Saturday, and that Friday, Brian had been tweeting about how there was like no one in line, so we weren't expecting like there to be anyone. Like, we figured that we would be like one of the first people in line. We'd be there for 15 minutes, and then we had 15 minutes to get back to the train and catch a ride home. But that's not the way it worked. So we waited. We decided we shouldn't leave. We got spots in line. In line, I met the girl who runs the @MattLangFans on Twitter. And she's pretty awesome. I forget her real name right now, so I'm sorry. But you're awesome. I saw her scrapbook that she made, which was pretty cool. And So yeah, and then we waited in line for a while. Before I left, I went to Walgreens and I bought them a pack of Oreos. And so I was really excited about giving that to them because I heard that they liked Oreos. So yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. I'm trying to look up this other girl's name that I met in line. It's escaping me though. So yeah. And while we were in line, there was this girl. While we were in line, we started a sing-along of Gotta Get Back to Hogwarts. And no one was singing. There was like this group of 5 girls over there that were singing, and then there was me. And my friend didn't know all the words. She was trying, but she didn't know all the words, so she couldn't sing at all. And then, so yeah. And then this guy was walking around telling everyone that it cost $15 to meet them. And everyone was flipping out, and a lot of people left, so we got to go up closer, which I felt bad for those people, but it was fine by me. I sound horrible, but I knew, because it said on the website that it cost extra, and so I was like, I'll bring extra. Yeah, and then the line started moving, and we started getting in there. There were 7 of them there, and I had to pull 2 tables together. There was Dylan, Jim, Joey, Julia, Nick, Lauren, Jamie, and Brian. And they were also selling merchandise and everything. And then there was this girl in line ahead of me. Her Tumblr name is, I'm going to try and say this, Le Chartreuse, spelled Lechartreuse. I'm friends with her on Facebook. I don't know why, I just didn't do that. But yeah, she drew Joey this picture of him doing the bug puppet singing, and it was incredible. Like, it was the best thing I've ever seen. And Joey just like flipped out. Like, he thought it was amazing. And he walked around the table and like he was showing all the other Starkids, and they were like, oh my gosh. And then he walked around the table and gave her like the longest hug in history, and it was so cute. And then he like gave her a high five, and they clasped fingers like this, and I felt so happy for her. And then I saw her crying later, and I was so happy for her. So yeah, then it was my friend and mine's turn, and we gave Brian and Jamie the Oreos, and Jamie was so excited. She's like, yeah, I love Oreos. But then I was gonna tell the other Starkids that Brian and Jamie had them, and I completely forgot. So yeah, and I brought with my Harry Potter musical poster that I bought at the Starkid meet and greet. And I didn't have them sign it at the meet and greet because I was too busy getting pictures. So I had them sign it this time, and they did an awesome job. It's hanging up over there, but I don't want to flip the camera around or I'd show you. It's on my Twitter, so if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's 88 Jolene, Jolene 88. And yeah, my friend Sarah didn't have much money with, so she had them sign our train schedule, and they all thought that was hilarious. But then we explained that we were missing our train, because like by the time we made it to them, our train was leaving. So that was fine, because there was another one like 3 hours from them that we could catch, and we're like, oh, we'll just hang out. We're at Comic-Con. There was a bunch of shirts and everything that we wanted to look at. There was a Glee shirt I wanted to see. So yeah. When I wanted to mention this, and leave a comment below if you've ever noticed this. Wow, this is a really long video. I'll try and hurry up. But when you meet Dylan Saunders, he'll look you straight in the eye, and he does this smolder thing. And I'm not going to try and copy it because I'll look ridiculous. But every time I've met him, he does that, and it's just, like, can't say anything. So next time you meet Dylan, just, like, watch out for it, okay? Don't look him in the eye. He's like a basilisk. So yeah. And then turns out the whole place closed at 7, like the whole Rosemont Theater closes at 7. So luckily we got our food and we had eaten, and then we had 2 hours to do nothing, and everything was closed, and we didn't want to leave the building, you know, because it's scary out there. So we just kind of sat, and I had Potion Master's Corner on my iPod. So we watched that, and that was awesome. So that was our trip to C2E2. I don't have any pictures because I was stupid and I forgot my camera. But I think the next video I'm going to be doing is for when Starship comes out. Jenna, Alicia, and I, and possibly some other people are having a Starship party. So I'll probably do something along the lines of that. So I will see you next time, and I'm going to drink the rest of my pumpkin juice. Alright? Bye!